Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Carlos Rodon. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Michael Garcia, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a strike in there. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Let's go, Carlos.
That one hit to right. Judge getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fair ball.
Everything came together for him. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Man at first, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And ball one. Rodon sets and deals. Just missed.
2-0.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Pasquantino leads off first with two down to the inning. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner to second with two gone. Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. First pitch misses. Two on, two outs. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that one is lifted in the air. Volpe right there to make the grab. And that is that. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Cole Reagans.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now it's the DH, Ben Rice. That one is upstairs. Here's a 1-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. And that one fouled off. Roll to short, could be 2. To first, Judge out on the play. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track. He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Goldie now at the plate. Just off the inside edge. Bellinger goes. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Rice at third. Bellinger on at first with 2 down. Next pitch is downstairs. Anthony Volpe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And now it's filled up.
Careful.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Isbell settles underneath it, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Rodon back to work. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
One
Try to
strike.
go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Next to hit, MJ Melendez. Late on that fastball. Rodon ready. Here comes. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Man at second. Liner, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Now he launches a throw over his head. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And a run scores.
I think a good throw to second base has a chance to catch him right there. So that's a throw he's going to want back behind the dish. And you roll the dice when you send the runner, but oftentimes you're trying to force some action, and it worked out great for him right there.
Ball one there. In the air, left side. Dominguez hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And now it's Kyle Isbell.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Runner on at third, one gone. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now here is Michael Garcia. Two outs and one in scoring position. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
He goes down looking. But they push across 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Royals 1 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. To third, Garcia. Throw to first in time. And here's the rookie catcher. That's to third. Throws to first. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back in the Bronx. On to the 3rd inning. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. That one not close, and the count's even at 2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And that's downstairs, and the count's full. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Perez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that misses. And a count 2-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Michael Massey will hit next. 0 for 1 so far. That's a little high, and that's ball 1. And that is out of play. And a pitch. And a foul ball. And there's a ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Royals 1 and the Yankees nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. That one fouled off. Cabrera goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
This one in the air center field. Isbell under it. And there's one away. Next is the designated hitter, Ben Rice. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Swing and a foul out of play. One out, base is empty. And that's outside. And a swing and a miss. 2 away now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here comes Aaron Judge. There's the strike. And the 0-1. Ripped to short. Witt over to first. Judge out on the play. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 1-0. Back here in New York, start of the 4th. So up now for Kansas City, Hunter Renfroe. And that one pulled foul.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And next up for the Royals, M.J. Melendez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Judge makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
2 down, base is empty. Freddie Fermin digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Hit in the air, right field. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Royals 1 and the Yankees nothing. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
The pitch. That one missed. Right through there for a strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one is downstairs. And the count now even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Not close with that one. 3-2 now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a ground ball. Massey gets it to first, and Bellinger is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
This one smacked out to left center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
One out, runner at second. And now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fly to center his first time. And that's outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Man at second. Pitch misses outside, and it's 2-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
And another ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield, but another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
And now Jason Dominguez.
That's a ball.
And that skips in the dirt.
1-0.
One out, bases full. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it remains 2-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that is downstairs. And now it's 3-2. Bases loaded, 1 away. That one out to right. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Back at Yankee Stadium, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Kyle Isbell.
Let's go, New York!
Rodon back to work. That's too low, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
2-0.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. To the right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first, one up and down. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
One down, base is empty. And that one missing low. Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
2 outs, base is empty. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. A dive, nice stop, gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now at the plate, number 25.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
1-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top level guy like this.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the batting order turns over. And now the DH, Ben Rice. And fouled off. Reagans throws to first. Cabrera back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Next offering is downstairs. Man at first, one away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
In the dirt. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Left field. Melendez going after it. Drops into the glove. 2 away. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Has grounded out a couple of times. Knee-high strike, nothing in 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. 2 outs. And that's a little bit high.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That's inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Cody Bellinger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Bellinger up to hit, 1 for 2.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Smoke to right, but he's got it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Royals 1 and the Yankees nothing. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Fernando Cruz getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Yarbrough, the lefty, warming up as well.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Carlos Rodon is done in this one, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Yoendrys Gomez taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Salvi steps into the box now. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Perez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 34-year-old vet, and he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH.
Well, I really like when a guy gets a break like that. He still gets to stay involved in the game. Instead of starting behind the dish, gets to hit, gets to rest a little bit, gets to watch the game from a different perspective.
And that's too high. Runner at first with no outs here. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. Got him looking. 1 gone here. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pasquantino at first, 1 gone. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is outside.
Let's go, Yankees.
Foul ball there. And that one is downstairs. 3-2 now. And a base hit right there. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. And that's outside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Sets him down looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. And a base hit. The run scores from second, not in time. He's safe.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So digging in, Freddie Fermin. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Late swing fouled off. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Second and third, 2 down. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
3 balls.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Got him. They limit the damage here.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back in New York, and here's Paul Goldschmidt. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lucas Erceg, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Stratton getting cranked up as well. The 1-0.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Just missed. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Yanks down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. And that one moves his feet. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Fernando Cruz. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Leading off, Kyle Isbell. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, This guy is a big contributor. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Strike on the outside, and it's 0-2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out, but right now his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
0-2 now. High fly ball out towards left center. Dominguez sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Garcia in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Cruz, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike one right away when he comes in.
And the batter now, Bobby Witt Jr. Throw, save.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
That one down the line, slides, but he can't come up with it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and he'll reach second with one away.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now here is Vinny Pasquantino. Fought off foul. Inside move to second. Witt dives back in safely. Witt, the runner at second with one away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Goldie makes the catch. 2 down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
One ball.
In the dirt. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. And they get Perez for the out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. KC gets one on the double. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Ersig.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. The Yankees looking to rally. In there at the knees. It's 0-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Chop back up the middle. Witt on to first.
He's out.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here's the Yankees catcher now. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No ball.
Man,
One strike.
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. And that is out of play. The Yankees trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside with a breaking ball. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. The 2-2 on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Oswaldo Cabrera getting ready to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good comp.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Royals 3 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Yarbrough.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Michael Massey now at the plate. And that's in for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Cabrera. One up, one down. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. 1 for 3. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to third. Over to Goldie. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Two down, base is empty. MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Close, but called the ball. Now 2-0. And misses inside. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball through there for a strike. This to third. He gets there with the slide. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. KC down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Chris Stratton. He's been so good against lefties. Now it's the DH, Ben Rice.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Carlos Estevez preparing to come on if needed. And another ball. Off the mark there, and now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one's in there, and now 3-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And the 3-1. Swings through that.
3-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there. And that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Here is Aaron Judge. And a strike on the outside edge. Stratton, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement. Next offering upstairs.
And what makes it so
strike.
good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettit as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
Judge waits.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Who are some of the curveballs that you watched in your career that were difficult to deal with?
Well, Boog, I kind of liked hitting curveballs if it was coming from a right-hander, but from a left-hander, different story. Some of the nasty ones, Andy Pettit, Barry Zito.
One down, base is empty, and that's in the dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Judge rips that one. That's back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Cody Bellinger. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. Still down 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Yarborough, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
And a foul ball. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. Just off the inside edge. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Okay.
Goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And there's a foul ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And he takes a strike.
Throwing the ball well, and they need the scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
That's inside. And the count is even 2-2. Fly ball center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the catch, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Yankees nothing. Carlos Estevez comes on trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next pitch way upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's to third. The throw to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Line to left and foul ball. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Yanks trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. That's in there, and that's strike 1. The Royals leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Yankees down to their final strike. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Just misses. And the count is filled up.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
3-2 on the way. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Dominguez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Splits the plate. That's strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ground ball, and this should do it. And that one handled. Safe at second.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
And here's the catcher. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And there's the strike. The tying run at the plate. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
This one in the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.